Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name's George, and today we're going to learn how to do a 45-degree elbow. If you're interested in learning the layout process, stay tuned. So the first thing we do is get us a piece of 26 gauge sheet metal. Get it over here to the layout table. So to lay out a 45-degree elbow is the same as laying out a 90-degree elbow, which I have videos on that. And we're just going to cut the 90-degree elbow in half, which makes a 45. So we go ahead and we get our working line scratched in there. Get our working lines put in. And we're going to have a 6-inch throat. Put our measuring stick here on the 6-inch working line, not on the edge, but on the working line. And that's the start of our throat. We back it up 1/4 of an inch. Then we come back to our opening, and our fitting is going to be 16 inches. That's our 16. Put our mark in right there. Add another 1/4 inch for our flange, our Pittsburgh flange. Okay, there's our 6-inch throat. 16-inch opening with our flanges. Do the same thing on this side. 6 inches again. From our working line, not the edge. Back it up 1/4 of an inch. Because we need that flange. Then we go here to our opening, 16 inches. And then add 1/4 of an inch. Okay, I'm gonna put in our pivot point right there. Measurement is going to be from our pivot point to our opening. So after you get your heel laid out, then you want to split or cut the 90 in half, and I'll show you the step for dividing that in half. All right, to bisect this 90 to make a 45, get your dividers out. Start with your pivot point. Go to the opening line that you made, not the flange line, the opening line. And then stay on the opening line and take your pivot line, your divider out of the pivot hole, and you're going to make a mark across the sheet metal right here like that. And then you're going to do the same thing up here, which is that mark. And then you're going to draw a line through there. And that's your intersection, your bisect. And then what you do is you lay your ruler out. And you want to bisect this cross section where they cross there together across your pivot to your pivot hole. Just like so. And then if you want to make sure that's a 45, then you get your speed square out. You line it up, and you come over here and you look at the bisect mark. I don't know if you can see it with the glare, but you see it's bisecting the 45-degree angle on the speed square. So the next thing you do is cut it out. And then what we're going to do, since he doesn't want to connect, if this was going to be a connecting piece, then we would, from this bisect line, we would add 1 inch. So we'd have the next piece of duct connect. But since he doesn't want that, he wants it flush. So that's good for me because this gives me my 2 sides right here, 2 equal sides. So I don't have to make another piece. So we're going to cut out the heel, cut out the throat, and then we're going to bisect this line, and it's going to give me 2 equal pieces. Then again, remember guys, always cut the outside line. Cut the inside line, I'll start all over, because now your measurement's going to be 1/4 of an inch off. Two equal pieces. You don't have to do any snipping on this end because remember, he's not connecting anything to it and he wants it flush. These duct fittings are for a local school here. And they're going to be doing airflow changes on the system and different types of ductwork designs, and see how much certain fittings cause restrictions and how other fittings don't, which is also known as equivalent length. Each fitting has an equivalent length of a straight fitting or a straight piece of duct. Well, there you are. That's how you lay out a 45-degree elbow. Like I said, we didn't put the 1 inch on there because this duct is not connecting to anything. It's supposed to be flush. It's just open-ended. It's actually going to be attached to a package unit, and they're going to be doing some airflow studies. So, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, let me know. Go down into the comment section, leave a comment. Doesn't matter if it's something that you would do different or just a thank you for showing how to build this. If there's other fittings that you would like for me to demonstrate on how to build, just let me know, and we'll see you next time.